Whoa. That's fucking weird. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Damn, that's crazy, dude. My fucking camera froze. Yo, what up, Ricky? Hold up, my camera froze, dude. Let me see something real quick. Let me try to deactivate this and activate it again. Just see if it... Oh, there we go. It works now. What the fuck was that, dude? That's so crazy. Dude, I swear to God, every time it's some new shit with OBS. I swear to fucking God, it's crazy, bro. It's like the worst program in the world. It is by far the worst program in the world. Let's see. Let's see. We got to change up. I got to change up the POB settings. So... Because I'm following a new build, so I want to make sure I at least get.
I realized that it was my cat that was making my head so hot.
I'll change that shit. I don't like how they do how it uses max roll now. It's so whack. I mean, I don't have anything against max roll, but it's like, dude, why didn't they just use the original site? It works so much better. But whatever. All right. Back in there, baby. Sorry, guys. I was a little bit late tonight. I had to upload a podcast, so I was a bit late. I apologize. What up, Fernando? Let me make sure this shit works now. Cool. All right. We're good. We are good. So I'm making a new Bama build, guys. This is going to be an Explody Bama. Explosion Bama, dude. We're going for it. I got the thing up to like 33 mil on DPS. It should be a fucking a killer, dude. It should be. It's, I'm going to go poison, but it's going to be an poison explosions. Yeah, brother. I'm all right now. I'm in Act 3 right now. I'm just about to ascend, so we'll get there. I have all, dude, this is where I'm not playing free shit, so this is going to be really fast. This is kind of like a 3.28 test, is what this is. Early 3.28 test. Damn. Of course it's going to be one of these ones. Yo, what up? Sometimes your guys' chats are getting delayed, just an FYI, so what I think I'm going to do is just have it pulled up in OBS instead, because I have like a separate chat that I don't think gets delayed when you guys are chatting. It only gets delayed when I'm using Restream for some reason. Restream kind of sucks. Nice. Hell yeah. Or you got to 91 in Freesia or what? I gave up, dude, after the Maven fight. I was just like, dude, this shit's too fucking ridiculous, dude. I can't. I don't want to do it. That Maven fight was so goddamn stupid. It's like, dude, I'm already bad at the Maven fight. Like, I'm bad at it, right? But I can do it, and sometimes I can do it without using a second portal. But that shit was off the fucking charts, dude, with the cross beams and, like, I don't know, dude, that last stage was so absurd. I was mad, man. I don't want to play the gauntlet, dude. I want to play Path of Exile. I don't want to play the gauntlet. It's a bummer, dude. I can't believe that they ruined Freesia, like, for me at least. That's kind of bullshit. A little bit bummed out about it, but whatever. Is what it is, you know? We still got the base game, so I'm not tripping. Yeah, this shit's kind of still gonna fucking lag while I'm uploading this shit to YouTube too, but whatever. We're gonna have to just deal with it for now. It shouldn't be too long. Oh shit. Yep. Shit's about to get buck wild, dude, with this lag. Have you guys played the Warlock anymore or what? Fernando? Yeah, it's fucking awesome, right? I was playing it a little bit earlier. It's really fucking cool, dude. That cleave, the cleave skill is really powerful. I was playing cleave minions. Cleave minions is pretty good, dude. Or cleave goat man or whatever. Now I was gonna get a that bind demon skill is very fucking cool too, dude. It's a it's like a raise specter type build or a raise specter type skill where you can like raise a demon. It's got different you get different buffs for like the different yeah, it was for sure. Well, you saw the live stream, right? Or like the little video they put out for the 30-year anniversary. It was pretty over the top, dude. I don't know, man. They were like, I guess they're excited. None of those guys were even around to develop Diablo 2 though, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Whatever, man. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm just glad we got some new content for Diablo 2. The skill tree for Diablo 4 looks pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty goddamn cool. Of course it will be, dude. Did you see the skill tree rework that they did, though? I mean, it looks pretty fucking cool, man. That's exactly... If you watch my video... Let me see if I can find my video, dude. Let me see if I can find my... the video that I put out about Diablo 4. And basically everything that I said to change, they changed. Obviously not... I'm not saying they were watching my video, but I basically called all the changes that they were going to make in my video, dude. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. This shit's going to take a minute. So the new Bama approach is I'm going to use, okay, so check it out. This is, if you put POB, exclamation point POB in the chat, it'll show you the POB that I put together. But essentially what it is I'm going to use the Witchbane, the Foulborn Witchbane, with the Asenith's Mark. And Asenith's Mark is going to apply the curses. That with Profane Bloom almost gives me 100% chance for enemies to explode that are cursed. So you got this plus the Witchbane. And then this is going to apply the curses. And it's also going to apply my offering. And Desecrate. And then I'm going to use Dark Scorn and All's Uprising to get the free, to get another free aura. But if you put exclamation point POB here, I'll show you the POB, dude. It's right here. At least it should. There you go. And it's not too expensive either. All the items for the build are not expensive. There's like the only thing that's going to be expensive to craft is the quiver. That's it. That's going to be pretty expensive to craft. But I've done that craft before. In fact, I have a video on how to do that craft too. But it should be good, man. I got it at up to, it's got 33 mil. Well, 19 million, and then with the curse, it's 33 million. Yeah, exactly. No, they don't chain. But it should create like an AoE effect of chaos damage, which is what I was really just going for. Maybe we could find a way to get him to chain. That'd be pretty cool. But I've been trying to find a way to make Bama feel good, dude, after the nerfs, and I think this is going to be the way to do it. It's not the tankiest version, but it does have 5k life. It's got a little bit of block. With the specters and shit, it should be good. The only thing is I need to find a way to fit Convocation into the build. Like I might forego the might have to forego the Stone Golem, but I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna tinker around with it, see how good we can get it to feel. Because we need some way to get Convocation to work. Because we need our auras from our specters, at least the determination aura we need. So what I might end up doing is doing the Malevolence aura on the Spectre and just putting Determination with the All's Uprising instead of doing Malevolence All's Uprising. See, they're already, yeah, they're popping, dude. This is good. So I think we can get 100, almost, like, I think it's like 75% explode, which isn't bad. Hex Bloom on the curses, you could have them spread and get things chaining that way. Oh, okay. Maybe I could put, I'm trying to think how that would work, because we still need, we definitely need Desecrate and Flesh Offering have to be automated. Well, I guess they don't have to be, but it would be nice to have them automated. So maybe, I don't know, I'll have to tinker around with it a little bit more. Because at that point we could put Hex Bloom in the just in the helmet as a support for the curses. Every time I feel like it's going to be an earthquake. Stop leveling my Surfcaster. What new build should I try? So wait, you stopped leveling your Surfcaster as in like you stopped playing it, or you got your Surfcaster leveled up and you're looking for a Surfcaster build? Yeah, exactly. That's how I was thinking too, Ben. There we go. We got this shit right now too. Finally got the cooldown. I need to get a elegant hubris. What up, Trust? How you liking the Warlock, Trust? Shit's pretty cool, huh? Oh, here we go. Here's the video, dude. I found the video I was talking about. Yeah, this is it. Bama is blink arrow, mirror arrow. This is that video I was telling you guys about, the one where I gave feedback for Blizzard in Season 8. And they basically, everything that I said in that video is what was changed in this new upcoming expansion. It was pretty goddamn good as far as, like, predictions go. Yeah, it's cool, dude. I was playing with Cleave and minions. But dude, there's like a bunch of different shit you could do with it. It's like, it's a really, really cool class for sure. I should have played it tonight, to be honest with you, dude, but I don't know, man. I just kind of wanted to kick back and just play some PoE. I wanted to get this character leveled up. Maybe we could hop on like a little, once I get off stream or whatever, we could hop on and play for like an hour or something. That'd be cool. If you guys are down, I can get you guys leveled up or whatever, or rushed, and then you guys could rush me. It's up to you. Damn, dude, where the fuck is this shit at? It's gonna be over here, I bet. Oh, it's over here. All right, yeah. Once I get off stream, dude, we'll go fuck around with it. I'll bust out my assassin, dude. My assassin is the shit, bro. It's got the mosaic claws. That thing's fucking dope. It's got infinite charges. It just fucking annihilates everything. It's cool. All right, where are we going to go? I'm going to kind of redo the skill tree, I think, on here. I have it set up one way, but I think if I do it this way, it'll be better. We could do, yeah, because we don't have to add these two right here. I could just come up. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go skill effect duration. I'll probably go the opposite way that I have POB'd out, actually. Yeah, Ricky, I don't know, bro. I didn't like the event. I thought it sucked. I didn't want to play the fucking I didn't want to play the gauntlet, bro. I wanted to play Freesia. And the way they had it set up just sucks. It's not I wasn't really having a good time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Drust was playing Cyclone. I think he liked it. First build guide, should probably finish that before I start playing something else. Yeah, you're like me. That's what I do too. I start multiple projects and I'm like, God damn, I can't even finish one. I can't even finish one before I'm off to the other. Yeah, it sucked, man. I didn't like it. Yeah, dude, the ascendancies are cracked, dude. Don't get me wrong. It's just good luck in that fucking Maven fight. Unless you're just doing a sick amount of DPS, like you're, especially melee, you're not gonna be doing it. You're not gonna have a good time. You have to be able to phaser in order to even survive, I would imagine, with Cyclone. Yeah, dude, Cyclone's fun, bro. I had a lot of fun with Cyclone Slayer this league in Keepers. I had a really good time with it. I like playing Cyclone cast on crit builds. Dude, those are really fun. Like doing like Ice Nova or Ice Spear. Really fun. Cyclone cast on crit. Nice. Yeah, dude. I love that cast on crit archetype with Cyclones. It's fucking cool. Very, very cool. I was just talking to Homeboy about it on the podcast earlier. I did a podcast with Cal Torak, your guys' favorite. It was actually a good podcast, bro. I had a good time. He's cool. He just had a little bit of a moment, dude. I think we've all had a moment, you know, at some point in our lives. Except most of us don't make YouTube videos about him. That's the only difference, I guess. Yeah, the Thorns guy, man. We actually talked about the Thorns build a bit. POV2 is a little bit harder to do these podcasts on, I noticed, because, like, there's not a lot of, like... I don't know, dude. It's like... In Path of Exile 1, I can lay out, like, defensive, offensive layers, and there's just so many different ways to approach it. In Path of Exile 1... Or, I mean, in Path of Exile 2, it's like... I don't know, dude. There's really not that many ways to approach like build crafting. It's kind of just like cookie cutter a bit. Like the builds are already kind of laid out for you. At least that's kind of how it feels. I don't know. I'm just kind of... It's the first episode I've ever done, dude, where it's only PoE 2. So I was kind of like, didn't really know what to ask. Yeah, exactly. It's more on... That's a good way to put it. Yeah, for sure. It's like the devs already kind of like put the builds together, and they kind of just guide you towards like a certain build. But there are some cool builds though, dude. Like that are not. I don't think they're meant to go together. That are kind of like PoE 1 builds. Like there is that's... I don't know if you watched the episode that I did with Cyclone. But he was talking about his build. It's like a poison burst build, and it uses bleed, like Herald of Blood chains, which is pretty fucking cool. Like it chains the Herald has chained explosions, just like Herald of Ice did before. I'm sure it's gonna get nerfed, but I don't think they want us to be playing like that in that game. Yeah, exactly. There's just not as many of them. But the Cyclone's build was pretty sick. When I looked at it, it looked fun. I was actually thinking about going and playing it. But it's just that the campaign is so fucking daunting. What I really want to do is I want to make at character select Freesia or Keepers. Well, I would... It depends, bro. Do you want to play the alternate ascendancies? But just remember that it's like gauntlet difficulty in Freesia. So like the bosses are all cracked. The act bosses, you have to finish every single... you have to finish every single unique boss in the act before you actually kill the boss. There's like a bunch of different like things that they added to it. So it's up to you what you want to play, bro. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, the economy's dead, probably. Well, yeah, not very many people played, and then once they saw the difficulty, the player base dropped off by like half. In typical fashion, dude, they just destroyed the event. I was really looking forward to it too, bro. Last Freesia event had like 100K players. Now, I think that might have also been because of the length of the last league, because it almost went on for a year. The Settlers of Kelgar. So I think people were just starved for content at that point, but you know, I was still expecting like a decent turnout, and that really wasn't the case. Let me see if I have another graft in my stash. Do I have another Heart of Flame? Negative. I don't. Whoops. What's up, Prismic?
Remember this kindness.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh, thanks for the sub, Prismic. Appreciate it. Now that I think about it, dude, I gotta make a, yeah, dude, the, I'm over playing free shit, bro. I'm just so over it. I can't play it anymore. I think we go over here now. Probably come up this way. Well, actually, let me count this real quick. I just want to make sure that we're not just wasting points here. So if I had to come over this way, I'm going to have to grab the cluster over here. But if we take this off, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so it would be actually be 1 less skill point if I do it this way. Okay, well, we'll respec out of that. Yeah, that'll be better this way. It's like the way I have the tree in the path of building is better. It saves me 1 skill point. Oh, you know what I can do, dude? I think that I can take out... Oh, I gotta look at what I have in there again. I think that there's a skill that I can take out that'll allow me to have convocation on automation, and then I could also automate steel skin too if I do it that way. Steel skin's a lifesaver. Yeah, exactly. I think that I put in. Well, actually, I'll get wither. I'll get a little bit of wither from the ascendancy, but I was trying to think of find a way to get like wither stacks in there, but I don't know. Oh, never mind. No, I won't be able to do it, dude. Actually, if I took out, I could take out vitality and clarity actually, and then I could just automate convocation. But then I'll still need to find a way to do. I'll still need to find a way to do steel skin. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, man. We'll have to play around with this a little bit. I want to play it and just see how it feels, and then obviously we'll make adjustments if it sucks. I might have to sacrifice some of the auras or something to try just to open up some slots. Or what I could do is I could just sacrifice the stone golem, the guardian blessing setup for haste, and I could get a haste specter, and then just put stone golem in and have I could put stone golem in where minion life. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll take out flame dash. I'll take out Flame Dash because Flame Dash is in with Raise Guardian and Minion Life. I'll put Stone Golem in there. I'll put Flame Dash in the gloves. And then I'll hook up automation with Convocation and Steel Skin. And then I'll just get the I'll get the haste aura from the Spectre. That's what I'll do. That's I think that'll work. And then that'll jack us up, dude. Our obviously once Steel Skin's up, our effective hit pool will go way up. But it won't be up all the time, but it'll be worth it for sure. I'm excited, man. I really love this build, dude. This is like my all-time favorite build in the game. If I can make it feel good now, I'll be very, very happy. And then we just got to make sure we survive the nerfs. Maybe I won't make a video about it just in case. I won't make a video about it until we're almost at patch day. But we know that the Foulborn uniques are not going to go core. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll swap out Witchbane for like a Watcher's Eye or something. Because I can get a lot more life regeneration. We get like a Vitality Watcher's Eye. But yeah, the curse setup, it was working really well with the Sinus Mark, for sure. It's working pretty good. The only thing is like we won't have 100% uptime on our offering, though. Which is fine. It should be good. Hold up, guys. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, guys. I gotta get that music thing set up too, so I can start playing music on the stream. I'm gonna go trade for another bow real quick too. Just get a higher fizz DPS one. Alright, let's go trade for that real quick. Oh, there we go. Nice. Probably get attack speed too. Whoops. Probably go for... Probably just go for the top one. It's just more DPS. It's not going to really matter at this point anyway. It's still early. Yeah, it was nerfed, but it's my favorite build. So I'm gonna play it on an occultist, and I'm gonna automate curses so that the enemies explode and do chaos damage. I'm also gonna pair that with the Foulborn Witchbane. However, the Foulborns aren't gonna go core, so we probably won't have the Witchbane, but that's fine. Profane Bloom is still 50% chance for them to explode, and then we're just gonna go poison chaos based, and I'm using a Zenith's Mark to automate everything. If you hit exclamation point POB, it'll show you the POB that I put together. That way you can see how it's way different. It's still going to be poison based, but it'll be good. It should be good clear, and it's decently tanky. Now let's grab this real quick. It's like at 19 mil DPS without punishment, and then obviously with punishment it's up to like 33 million DPS. It's not bad. Definitely strong enough to do all content. I could probably push it higher, but you know we'll have to tweak it when I just want to see how the base feels, because as it stands right now, it's a pretty budget version without the quiver. The quiver's kind of high end, but without the quiver, it's pretty budget, and you could get a decent quiver that'll do good damage. Yeah, and the ascendancy, and just the bow, and let's see what else. The bow, All's Uprising, using Covenant. Obvious, that's kind of obvious that we'd be using that. Yeah, those are pretty much the additions. I'll try to mess around and see what other like corruptions we can get, or like anything else we might be able to add to it. But I just wanted to see how it was going to feel pushing into the end game and stuff. But so far, dude, it's pretty good. I mean, Bama's like cakewalk in the campaign. It's by far the easiest. It's by far the easiest skill to level with through the campaign. It just destroys the entire campaign, like no problem. So we'll have to really see, but I want to push it and see just how far it goes. Because the old Bama, dude, old Bama could do Ubers, no problem, dude. Like it just laced up Ubers like nothing. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I've been experimenting with it because this is my favorite build, like archetype, you know. Well, not even archetype. It's my favorite build that I've ever played in this game is Bama. It's what I league start with every time, and then they nerfed it this league, and I didn't play it. So I want to find a viable way to play it. Yeah, it was ridiculous, bro. Yeah, the Mercenaries League, bro. It was with the Dorianis, off the charts. But even before that, bro, like in Affliction League, it was when it first came out, when the skill gems first came out, it was incredibly strong. Well, it's really not though, because we're going to be doing poison, right? And that is a little bit click heavy, a little bit more click heavy than the lighting version. But or wait, no, I think I have it. I think I have it opposite. But anyway, regardless, we have a lot of skill effect duration in the build. So I'm using the Unnatural Instinct to grab all the skill effect around the center of the tree. And then I'm also grabbing the other skill effect duration around that. So it should be up to around like 12 seconds. It won't be that bad. Because before they were, I think they were 20 seconds before. And I should get them up to like 12, I think, 12 seconds. Right around 12 seconds. So it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Unnatural Instinct grabs all of the skill effect duration around the center, and then I grab those little 3 nodes right there. I can even go and get 10% more if I... In fact, we could do that. We could add 10% more skill effect duration with 1 more skill point. Because I have it up to level 95 in the POB. But at 96, or we could just get the other 10% more, and that would be even more effect duration. So it would still be very, very similar to what it was before. See all these nodes right here? These ones? So it'd be 25, 35, 45, and then we have 55, 65, and then 80. Or 90, sorry. So it's that, and then you get the 90% increased effect. And then here's 10% more skill effect duration, so it's a multiplier. It'd be a lot more. Yeah, because that nerf that they did originally sucked, dude. It felt really bad. It got the triple tap, man. Skill effect duration got nerfed, damage got nerfed. But that's the good thing about PoE, dude, is you can always find workarounds for different builds. See, the explosions are already feeling pretty good in the campaign. So it's like, even with just Profane Bloom, it still feels pretty good. I'm assuming it's going to feel really good once we get into maps and we start like blowing up packs like that. Should be good. And then the only thing is we're going to lose a little bit of life because the graphs won't be in the next league either, but we'll have to find out what they're going to do with the next league mechanic. It looks like it's going to be some sort of like, I don't know. It says Sands of Time, whatever that means on the teaser. A lot of people were saying it was going to be Trial of the Sekimas, and everybody started freaking out on Twitter. So then they had to release a post saying it is not going to be Trial of the Sekimas. Dude, they know everybody hates that shit. That was so funny. They know everybody hates it so much, man. That's sad, dude. Like, I feel bad for them because they put that in the game. They probably thought people were gonna like love it and all that shit, but I don't know. I think it's funny. They didn't want any negative like hype around it already, because we haven't even gotten barely any teasers yet, and people are already freaking out. Twitter's funny, bro. If you ever watch any game announcements on Twitter, yeah, it was pretty hilarious, dude. They had to like make a public service announcement. I thought this shit was fucking hilarious. Did you ever watch like Last Epoch? Last Epoch will put out an announcement on Twitter, and everybody just immediately starts talking shit because they released that thing that they said they were going to do, like the paid classes. So every time they make an announcement on Twitter, people are like, "How much is this going to cost?" Dude, it's pretty fucked up. But they did it to themselves, dude. They should have known that people were going to have that reaction. I don't understand what the fuck they were thinking. Even fucking Craft On, even they should know better than that. Fucking hot in here. Always sitting next to this GPU, dude. When I'm playing PoE, is always like sitting next to a space heater. Turned off by the paid announcements. Yeah. Well, it's whatever, dude. See, I don't know what it is with me, dude. I just don't look at shit like that. Like, I look at it like, dude, they got to make money, you know? And I don't think that game makes a lot of money. So they got to do what they got to do. It doesn't affect me. I don't think it does. Like, if I don't think that the class looks like it's worth it to buy, I'm not going to buy it. I'll just play the base game. I don't really give a shit. I don't have that thing where it's like, oh, I have to play the most powerful thing. Like, I make a lot of powerful builds in Last Epoch that are just fine. I like that game a lot, dude. I just think that people get really turned off by the way that the game plays and feels and looks. But the systems in the game are like top notch. Like, the crafting system's really cool. I like it. I think they did that very well. And then the way they solved SSF is really, really cool. I like that a lot. And trade, the way that trade works in the game is really cool. The way they did, like, every skill has its own, like, every skill has its own tree is really cool. Alright, we'll be able to slap the mage blood on here in a second. We'll be able to start flying through this. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the campaign's not fully done. Right. Right. The other thing too, bro, is the expansions like always release right around the time of PoE, and it's like, dude, I can only play Last Epoch for like a couple of days, and then that's it. And then they release it. Apparently, allegedly, Judd's in contact with Grinding Gear Games now, I guess, and they're not going to do releases around the same time. I don't know. They should have never done that, dude. It kind of killed the fucking game. Like, let's see, dude. I want to, just out of curiosity, let's see how many people are playing Last Epoch right now. Oh, shit. Ooh. God damn, bro. What the fuck? 800 people. That's crazy, dude. This game is essentially like, I don't know, dude. It's essentially dead at this point. Obviously, more people are going to play when they release an expansion, but I don't know, man. And that's really sad, dude, because I like the fucking game, dude. I like the game. I want to play it, but they make it so hard to really justify playing it, dude. It's sad. Ooh, I walked right into that. I wasn't even paying attention. I agree, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna have a good time when their new content releases, I'll tell you that much. Dude, there's so much negativity surrounding the game right now that they're not going to be enjoying themselves when the new expansion releases or whatever it is. I think it's an expansion or season or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It feels weak. They need to get off that fucking Unity engine, dude. If they redid the game on like a different engine or something, it would actually be pretty cool. They should probably just start working on like Last Epoch 2 or something. And just do it on a different engine. No. Oh, wait. I mean, does LE even look as good as D2R? I played LE and backed them from the Reddit fundraiser. Yeah, I mean, they redid the graphics of it, kind of. I mean, they look, dude, okay, I'll tell you what my experience was with that. So when they said they redid the graphics for that big expansion that they did, I was like, holy shit, the game looks really good. And I thought it did. I thought they, like, the graphical update they did for it was decent. But then, I don't know what it is, dude, but when I logged back into the game the next time, it just looked exactly the same. I don't know. It was like the contrast of it, because I had played it since beta 2, but not as long as you. But I had played it for a while, and I don't know. It was really weird. It was like, it only hit me like that first time I logged in, and then after that, it was just like, oh, dude, the game just looks exactly the same. Yeah. A lot of people did, dude. A lot of people just uninstalled this shit. They don't, What can you do? Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was all textures, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, D2R kind of looks better than Last Epoch. I'm not gonna lie, and that's a 25-year-old game. Yeah. Yeah, they need to fix all that shit. Well, I don't understand, dude. They got bought out for like 90 mil, something like that. Isn't that enough to do that or no? How expensive? I'm not a game developer, dude, so I don't know. I'm trying to learn it right now, like a little bit of game development on the side. But it's slow going because I'm pretty busy with life. But is that difficult to do? Yeah, D2R, dude, looks fucking amazing, bro. I can't wait. I think they're gonna do a reimagined Diablo 1, which would be fucking sick, dude. That would be badass. I would 100% play that shit. D1R? D1 Resurrected? That'd be badass, dude. That was the very first ARPG that I ever played. Like as a PC game. Yeah, man, I bet. It's very difficult and labor intensive. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know it would be like that, because that would probably cost them a fucking fortune then to redo the whole game like that. Yeah, I think they're gonna do it, dude. I saw that Reddit was blowing up. Everybody in the Diablo 3 subreddit is so fucking mad that they didn't get anything extra in their game. They're fucking pissed. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at them, dude, but it's just kind of funny, dude, because Diablo 3 is like the outlier. I really don't even consider Diablo 3 to be a Diablo game. In all honesty, I really don't. In fact, I don't even really consider Diablo 4 to be a Diablo game at this point. Diablo 2 and Diablo 1 are like the only Diablo games in my mind. No, we're not even level 5. Damn, dude, we need to get level 44 quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the exact same way I look at it. But here's the thing, dude. I don't know. The skill tree changes that they look like they're going to make to Diablo 4 look decent. I'm not going to lie. They look kind of cool. We'll see what they end up being, but, you know, it's the Diablo 4 developers, dude. They're not very good at, like, ARPGs. At least making ARPGs that, for blasters, like, for people like us, people who like to blast Path of Exile. It's Diablo 4. I don't think will ever be the game for us. I kind of have hope still a little bit, kind of misguided, I guess, but I'm hoping, man, that they add some sort of theory crafting depth to Diablo 4. Just even if it's just a little bit, I would be happy with that. And don't make it to where like there's one meta build for every class and then that's it, and then the rest just suck. Because that's shitty, dude. It's like if you're not playing the one meta build, the 1 out of 2 meta builds that keep shifting back and forth every season, it just feels whack. You can't do any of like the really, really high end pushing. Yeah, dude, if Last Epoch had the budget of Diablo 4, it'd probably be an amazing game. Here, we'll grab that skill effect duration right now, see how it feels. I need to get this Unnatural Instinct. I wonder what level is Unnatural Instinct. Oh, I can use it right now. Holy shit, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, it's item level 71. There's no level requirement. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's totally okay. It's just not the I'm okay with, dude, I'll log into Diablo 4 every season for like a week. Play it and you know, just get my little character up to max Paragon or whatever, or not even, maybe close, and then just kick it. I mean, they're gonna be adding a lot of shit in this expansion. So they're adding the Herodric Cube. It looked like they're gonna make rares worth something. Yeah, that's cool. I was saying, dude, the one thing that Diablo 2 did so good, dude, was itemization, man. Like, the way that you could create really, really badass items with rune words was so fucking cool. And the fact that they just nuked rune words in Diablo 4 was so lame. The way they did it was so dumb, dude. They're like, oh, you have this thing, and like you got to get energy, and then it's the energy proc, and then it's like a builder spender. Well, I'm hoping that they're adding some sort of crafting mechanism to Diablo 4, which is what it looks like they're doing with the Herodric Cube. So the Herodric Cube's coming back in the new expansion, and it looks like from their little release thing that they're going to do some sort of crafting with like rare items, and you're going to do it through the Herodric Cube with whatever resources you find or materials. So there are going to be crafting materials. I just don't understand. Like, there are so many examples of like good crafting systems out there. Like PoE, Last Epoch has an amazing crafting system. Like, there's good crafting systems out there. They need to just take that and just not one-to-one it, but they just need to take like some inspiration, like some deep inspiration from that shit, and just put something together dope, dude. Like, it wouldn't. I could come up with a better crafting system than they can, and I'm not even a fucking game developer. Yeah, dude, if Diablo 4 can become a good contender for people like us that like to blast, like, it'll just create more competition, and that's the beauty of capitalism, dude. You just inspire everybody else to do better. And so we need more contenders in the space. It can't just be PoE 2 versus PoE 1. We need more competition. They can push each other along. They want drops to be in the main upgrade path. Well, no, actually, so this time they're not doing that. They said it in their little live stream that they did, the 30-year anniversary video. They said that they don't want all the power to be coming from the items anymore. They want they want your power to come from the tree. So hopefully that's a good sign. That means that they're learning a little bit. Because that's where the power should come from, is the passive tree. The power should come from the passive tree, and then the items should just enable, like, it should be support for the power you get from the passive tree. And what I'm also hoping is that they redo the Paragon system. Because the Paragon system is absolute dog shit in that game, dude. It sucks. It's just like the best, there's like one best path, and then that's it. And then that's, like, it's not very, like, it's pretty shallow, I guess that's the right way to put it. You just have the most optimized path, and that's about it. What they should do is they should make the Paragon system pair with the skill tree. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. You're right. Absolutely. That's exactly what the original design was. I wish they would make it to where, like, okay, so for instance, like, your Paragon should be based off of what skills and what build you make. So there should be like a separate Paragon tree that goes with whatever your main skills are, or defensive layers or whatever. So you have, like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, so you, based on what skill, like your main skill that you're using, you'd have like a separate board for that, and you could kind of like branch out and create it like differently. So it'd be like an extra customization on top of whatever skill. I think that would be pretty cool if they did it like that. But, you know, we got to take baby steps, man. It's Blizzard. I'll just take the win, dude. I'll take the fucking win that we got. We got a new class in Diablo 2. I'll take that win all day. All day long. Like half measures, things that you tell were never part of the original idea. Yeah. Yeah, so they even said in that little 30-minute video that they did, they even said, like, oh, we know you guys joke about the skill tree being a skill twig. It's like, dude, could you imagine getting on camera and saying that shit about some shit you helped create? Like, come on, dude. I would never even have acknowledged that. That's got to be pretty humbling. All right, I'm going to grab the mage blood off the other character real quick. This build was fun that I put together too. This ice spear miner, pretty fun. Yeah, it's a good thing, right? It shows they're growing. It shows their growth, man, as human beings. They're able to humble themselves and get on camera and tell us that their game sucks. But to be honest with you, bro, I don't know. I kind of had fun playing the Paladin. The Paladin was kind of a cool class. Even though, like, the skill trees are always just the same, dude. Like, I don't know. Every class in that game feels very samey because of the skill tree. So hopefully, be able to make ice hydras. That's what I want to make. That looked very cool, the ice hydras. Yeah, that's true too, right? But apparently they're going to be adding like every single skill is going to be getting like a different branch off of the tree. So maybe it won't be like that anymore. Yeah, it's a paid DLC, dude. To be honest with you, bro, I would wait. I would just wait, man. I would just wait to kind of see the reviews. I'll let you know if it's worth your money or not, dude. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna. I won't. I have no. I'm not loyal to any fucking game developers. Dude. I'll just tell you straight up if it sucks or not, or if I'll tell you if I enjoy it, and then you can just base it off of that. That's why you never see me make content where I'm just glazing fucking developers. I don't do that shit. We are the consumer, dude. They should be making their products better. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem too, is like as it stands right now, well, the Paladin was worth the money for me, but like I kind of have like I make decent money, dude. So I'm not really worried about spending $40. So it was worth it for me. But if you're like stretched, I wouldn't buy it right now. It's definitely not worth it just for the one class. Yeah, I would just wait it out, dude, because you got like 2 months, dude, until the expansion comes out, and then you'll be able to get a better idea about it. Cause I'll stream it. I'm definitely gonna be streaming it. Oh shit. Damn, dude, I'm fucking sweating sitting next to this GPU, dude. This thing gets so hot, it's crazy. Every time I play Path of Exile 1, it doesn't happen with PoE 2, dude, but with PoE 1, for some reason, this GPU just heats the fuck up. It's wild. should probably just get some longer cords and put the PC over in the corner so that way it's not all hot. I already put on the mage blood now too. We'll be able to fly through the campaign after this. That was quick. All right. Let me see something real fast. All right. All right, fellas. I'm sorry tonight was kind of a shorter stream, but I had to upload that podcast and I didn't want to log on while it was all laggy and shit because I had to export it. But I'm gonna hop off for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow night for Friday night stream, and yeah. Check out the pod that I did. Give me some feedback if you guys like it or not. And yeah, I will be back on tomorrow, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.